One day when I was working out, I felt a little stiff in my breast. I didn't take any action. I ignored the thing that it's not paining, so I didn't take any action. After 2-3 days, it became so worse. It became very stiff. When I met my gynecologist, she looked at me and she assured me that if something is really wrong, also don't worry, we are there to help you. Before that, you need to do the mammogram. According to, as per our suggestion, I went and did my mammogram. When I received the report, again she asked me to go and meet the oncologist, and we went to meet the oncologist. But looking at the report, he told me that the tumor is very aggressive, we need to do the biopsy. That time, I felt it's really something is wrong. I need to do the biopsy. Wanted to understand what exactly is the cancer and wanted some of the information from the doctor as well. When I met the doctor, I asked the general questions that what exactly is the cancer, and breast cancer means how long it's going to be there and what procedures it's going to be there, cancer treatment. Everything he explained to me. He's very kind. After the biopsy, I had a lot of information. I wanted some me time to analyze and process this information. I asked myself, am I ready for this journey? Mentally and physically, am I prepared for this? I didn't want anybody to sit at home. Before that, I need to accept this truth. If it's going to be a cancer, I wanted to be ready for this journey. I came back home and I met Amit. And I told him that I have been diagnosed with cancer since that reports are going to come after 4 to 5 days. But he was not ready to believe that. He said that we need to take a second opinion. He had a lot of questions to ask doctor. Our family friend suggested to meet Dr. Sandeep Naik.
The first step is not to ignore any symptom that happens. She did not have any pain, and pain is not the feature of breast cancer or any cancer for that matter. Within breast cancer, there are different types, and the type of treatment depends on the type of breast cancer. We decide this by doing immunohistochemistry testing on the biopsy samples. And then we decide on what type of treatment this patient has to be put.
I had a lot of questions around how the journey is going to be, how the chemos are going to be, what are the side effects of chemos, how the surgery is going to pan out, what are the side effects because there's a removal and reconstruction and removal of nodes as well. Then how radiations is going to be because that was around a 30-day session. So all those questions were there in our mind, and how do we adjust our lives because we're both working parents and we have a small child, and then we have two sets of parents on each of our sides, elderly parents. So how do we take care of them? So all those adjustments, management of lifestyle, how do we do that along with how her life is going to be post surgery and what are the recurrence percentages, chances? So all these questions I had, and we had a conversation with Dr. Sandeep Naik.
Looking at the reports, doctor told it's treatable. Looking at him, I felt it. I remember the line Vaidyo Narayana Hari. He was giving me the confidence saying that nothing to worry about this. This is in second stage, we are able to treat this one. And he mentioned that we are going to lay out the plan with a cup of tea. And he started writing down how many chemotherapies should be there, what time we are going to do the surgery, and radiotherapy, targeted therapy, everything he has mentioned.
We advise Mnesha to undergo chemotherapy followed by surgery.
Chemo is really tough. Chemo process is it's a painful journey. But I made sure that I take it as a challenge and I make it as a very normal journey. And each chemo we celebrated and made it as fun-full trips to hospitals. All the 6 chemos is done. My family and all my friends came together and we cut the no more chemo cake. And we celebrated and we cheered each other and we made it a very joyful environment.
For Mnesha, we performed skin sparing mastectomy where we removed the entire breast tissue using a small wound, and in the same sitting we reconstruct. For her, we used her own tissue for reconstruction. As Mnesha had abnormality of her BRCA gene in the blood test, we realized that she had higher risk of developing ovarian cancer sometime in her life. For that reason, we had to remove both of her ovaries. We performed removal of one breast with ovaries and reconstruction of her breast in the same sitting. The advantage of performing reconstruction in one sitting is that the patient does not have to come second time to the OT, and at the same time we are able to give better cosmetic outcomes because we are sparing the entire skin of the breast.
And when I look back after 1.5 years, the last conversation I had a month ago, I think she's doing pretty fantastic. I'm very happy with the whole treatment plan and the care which was given to us by Dr. Sandeep Naik and his team.
Her overall fitness had a great impact on the way she recovered from breast cancer.
I'm really thankful to Dr. Sandeep Naik. I wish every cancer patient should meet someone like Sandeep Naik. His support made me to lead normal life, and his encouragement definitely made a difference in my life. I'm very thankful to his team of doctors and Dr. Sandeep Naik.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sandeep Naik, for that.